A collision between Esteban Ocon and Sergio Perez red-flagged the first practice session of the 2021 Emilia Romagna Grand Prix, with both the Alpine and Red Bull cars unable to continue and craned off the circuit. Checo had been on a fast lap, with the Frenchman on a slowdown, and their coming together ended both their sessions. Unfortunately, technical issues at the track meant no replays or onboard cameras of the incident were broadcast during the session. Nikita Mazepin also crashed out, the Russian overshooting the curve at Ravazza 2, touching the gravel, the resultant tank slapper sending his Haas into the wall at the pit lane entrance. Yuki Tsunoda also slid into the stones at Tamburello, but luckily no damage to his AlphaTauri. Even the most experienced of drivers took a while to get their eye in. Max Verstappen, so close to winning the opening race in Bahrain last time out, cut the turn 2-3 chicane, while his Sakir tormentor Lewis Hamilton took to the grass at the Variante Alta. With both drivers on the limit this weekend, there's every hope of another epic duel on Sunday. Carlos Sainz also dipped a toe into the gravel as the Maranello new boy got to grips with the Ferrari on home soil, and Nicholas Latifi saw his Williams go off track at Ravazza 1. It was a Silver Arrow lockout at the top of the timing tables, with Valtteri Bottas just 4/100ths quicker than Hamilton, just ahead of Verstappen in third. Charles Leclerc had a solid session for P4, over 2/10ths back from the leaders, just ahead of Pierre Gasly and Sainz, who both set exactly the same time. Two-time Imola winner Fernando Alonso led the chasing pack, his best time good enough for P7, ahead of Lance Stroll, Latifi and the McLaren of Daniel Ricciardo, rounding out the top 10. A decent session for George Russell, the Briton P11 at a circuit on which the Williams cars showed well last year. Then came Kimi Raikkonen, Lando Norris, Sebastian Vettel and Antonio Giovinazzi. Perez and Ocon were P16 and 17 respectively after their early curtailment, with Mazepin P18 and Mick Schumacher and Tsunoda rounding out the table.